and welcome to another key topic in our career development section. Some costly mistakes in your resume. We have read through many resumes, and at the same time, we have created hundreds of professional resumes, which are not limited to marketing, operations, engineering, and IT, but also management positions. There is a fundamental rule one must follow when creating an influencing resume. What is it? How does it benefit me? Can it ring the bell for an interview call? Spelling, grammar, formatting, fonts, all of these are absolutely basic. And there are some variety of tools that are actually available today in the market which puts you into an error-free zone when it comes to basic grammar. Like when you're using Microsoft Word, spell check is a built-in function. Grammarly is one of the most popular choice today for grammar with pre-built-in spell check and recommendation with synonyms. There is a free version available once you sign into Resumaker, and this sets you up and you can start using all the free features. So Resumaker for free resume templates, once you register there, you can follow the pre-built sections to create a well-formatted resume, hassle-free on formatting, font selection, styling, so many other features. And it's available for you to download instantly. What can get better than that? The first mistake, now let's get to the costly mistakes that we were talking about the topic. The first mistake is buying an iPhone 4 for the price of an iPhone 11 Pro. Okay, how stupid can that be, correct? But that's exactly what it means. When you try to clone from the internet and look up all the older versions, you tend to follow the same template, which was good, but many years ago. It's not the latest version that's available in the market today. So never commit this mistake. A resume must be as fresh as your upgraded skills, as the skills that you've actually worked hard to develop. Your latest qualifications and your achievements also should reflect there. So nobody likes to listen to old stories. Many individuals tend to update the old resume, but eventually forget about their old formatting styles. Remember that you need to develop your resume. You need to actually build it from scratch. You need to set the new tone, talk about your achievements, tell your success stories, show what you and how you bring various skill sets and value to the hiring organization. And once you start creating a fresh new resume, they will then definitely pay more attention to your recent achievements, your skills, describing the position that you're actually applying for. And in fact, that's what the hiring company is actually looking for in you. The second costly mistake that we end up making: don't put all your eggs in the same one basket. When your outstanding achievements, value additions, and expert skills are all mixed up with the fundamental responsibility that you're actually doing in that particular job, then how do you expect the interviewer to weigh it with due diligence for the kind of weight that it actually carries? It's not their job, that's your job. When it comes to resume, many individuals tend to write every single responsibility, which not only creates at least half a dozen to a dozen pages of content, but also mixes the basic gist. The soul is lost. Is the recruiter or the interviewer actually there just to read your entire resume? And do you think he will do that? Remember how long it actually takes to read that kind of content. So it's not practical to read every single resume that they actually receive. So squeeze into 1 or 2 pages everything that you want to actually showcase. Then you need to focus on the kind of value additions. It's okay to leave typical responsibilities or not to highlight them. That's absolutely fine. That's a given. That's something that they will actually expect. So the benefit it gives is that it gives you a higher opportunity to read through the complete resume. If it's a short and crisply written resume, it becomes much easier for the recruiter to focus on your primary skills and whether you're the right skill set for them or not. So remember, when it comes to this point number 2, we're talking about what you want to convey through your resume is already there. It just has to reach the audience in the right way. And if you make it short and sweet, it will. Now, mistake number 3. Not every individual is the same. So please don't generalize. Many professionals tend to follow some sequence or a particular order. It's good. But what if, in your particular case, a section gets more weight, but which is not in the vicinity when the recruiter browses through your resume? How sad is that? So what happens is that it loses the opportunity of catching the attention of the recruiter. One single miss from your resume can make a big difference. That is, it may be the case of never getting shortlisted, hence it may lose the opportunity of joining that dream company of yours. So always present the right content in the right section. Think it this way. Generally, a resume is written and printed in an A4 size paper, right? If it has to be. The first half page of your resume is what you can present to create a difference between your resume and so many others. That's a key differentiator. Focus on highlighting your success, your achievements, and credentials rather than writing about your contacts, your contact details, or other general information which may not be needed in the shortlisting phase. So, the benefit of doing it this way is that there are higher chances of getting shortlisted. It means it eventually opens the door to the dream job. Remember that. When you get that call, it means you have entered the selection process and you're moving on to the next step. In summary, I must say that a resume is like your sales pitch. So, it must carry all the quantifiable data about you. What you say in the first few lines of your resume makes a path for your interview call. And later, how you present yourselves actually dives you into the interview, into the selection process, or kicks you out of there. So, when you are creating an impactful resume, then it must be paving the path for your offer rather than putting you in a queue with dozens and hundreds of other applicants. What matters? What you say and how you say it in your resume makes the deal. So go and close that deal. All the best.